Thanks, Amanda. Bye. Hi. Yeah, please come in, take a seat, make yourself comfortable. Just give me 1 second. Just have a look. That's okay. Perfect. Sorry, thank you for waiting. So, my name is Nurse Calamity. I think this is the first time you've been here, is that right? Okay, great. So, I'm just going to give you a little bit of information about tonight's appointment, what you can expect, just to kind of calm your nerves if you have any. So it's nice and easy. We're just going to be in this room, just be you and I, unless you feel that you would like a chaperone. Okay, great. So if you just make yourself as comfortable as possible. It shouldn't take too long, maybe 30 minutes or so. My job is basically just to kind of assess the sort of treatment that you might be looking for from the clinic, just kind of identify any main problems that you're having. So the way that I'm going to do that is we have a little questionnaire up on my computer here. I'm just going to be asking you some really kind of simple questions, and there are no right or wrong answers, okay? Yeah, so don't feel any pressure. I just want you to try and relax, okay? Okay, good. So let me just pull up your file. Let's have a look. Okay, no problem. So, dates. Yeah, so you might have to bear with me. My nails are rather long. Typing can take a little bit longer. Hope you don't mind. Okay. So just before we begin, would you like a drink of water, or I can do tea or coffee? Okay, well, if at any point you feel like you need a drink, just stop me and let me know. I'm just going to quickly check your pulse, just a quick check. Just want to make sure that you're in a calm state. Okay, so if you just pop your hand out for me, just going to put 2 fingers on your wrist there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to calm that. Just bear with me 1 second. So, okay, just breathe. Okay, good. So, a minute. Okay, so if you just let me know whenever you're ready to begin, I will start with some easy questions just to ease you into it. Okay, perfect. So, if you can just give me your full name, just include any middle names, and like I said, I'm just going to be typing the answers into the computer here, so whenever you're ready. Okay. And how's that last name spelled? Yeah. Okay, and your date of birth? Yeah. Perfect. And are you currently living in the city that you were born in? Yes, you haven't moved. Okay. firstly, I just have some sort of general questions, and then we'll get a little bit more into your sleep environment, your habits, things like that. So this is just a general sort of 10, 12 questions. Now, do you have medical insurance currently? And will you be using that to cover the costs of any treatment? Good. And were you referred by your doctor, or is this a self-referral to the clinic? But you have mentioned it before to your doctor. Okay, because we can notify them if you want us to. Notify. Good. So, can you just tell me a little bit about sort of what made you feel that you needed to come in and see us? Just as it's a self-referral, it's good to have, something on the notes for that. So, yeah, I mean, in as few or as many words as you want to. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And is that something you've struggled with for a while, or? Okay, perfect. So you say you're struggling with your sleeping. Is that struggling with falling asleep, or like staying asleep? You're waking up quite a lot in the night, or you're sleeping too much maybe? Okay, so trouble initially falling asleep. So you find yourself sort of waking to go to the bathroom or for a drink. Okay. So difficulty staying asleep. Okay, perfect. Do you usually try to fall asleep at the same time every night, or is there no real schedule or routine? Yeah. No schedule. Okay. So what time would you usually try to be in bed for, to attempt to go to sleep? Okay, sorry, around 11 p.m. And how long, on average, I know it's difficult to kind of time these things, but how long on average would you say it usually takes you to fall asleep? 2 to 3 hours, okay, so just a couple of questions about, sort of how you're falling asleep and any sleep aids. So, have you ever taken any sleeping tablets? No. Okay. Do you use any sleep aids currently, sort of natural or otherwise? Yeah. Okay. Have you ever used a pillow spray? Like the sort of lavender sprays. Okay. An eye mask or a sleep mask to try and help you sleep. Yeah, they definitely take some getting used to, so bear with me 1 second. Okay. And do you usually listen to anything while you're sleeping? So like sleep hypnosis, frequency sounds, ASMR, that kind of thing? Okay, yeah, so you've tried that. Yeah, I find it really relaxing myself, actually. And do you have a preference as to kind of what sort of videos you prefer to listen to? Would it be, sort of the talking hypnosis videos, or talking, kind of frequency sounds, yeah. Okay. And ASMR. Okay, which of these, if any, would you say have helped the most with, getting off to sleep? It's the ASMR again. Okay, that's good. Okay, perfect. So, if you just want to take a little break for a second, that is the first part of our questionnaire done. So next, I want to ask you a little bit about your sleep environment. So I just get you to close your eyes for me. Just relax. Just close your eyes. You can lay back. Pop your head back if you want to. Just want you to imagine you're sort of laying in bed. Just picture your bedroom. Okay, exactly how it is, or exactly how it typically would be if you were ready to fall asleep. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Just want to double check. Okay. There we go, so just let me know whenever you're ready. Perfect, so if I just get you to keep your eyes closed, visualise that bedroom throughout this section of the questionnaire. So, to begin with, do you share a bedroom or do you have your own bedroom? Okay, good. And temperature wise, would you say you find it easier to sleep if it's a little bit warmer, or do you prefer like a cooler environment? Do you find it easier, or do you prefer to sleep with lights on or off? So whether that be a light from the television or sort of a bedside lamp, LED lights. Would you prefer some lights on or complete darkness? Okay. So sometimes, yeah. Okay. How many pillows do you usually sleep with? Is it 1, 2, or more? And would you usually have your windows open or closed? Slightly open, okay. Is there often background noise with windows open? Yeah. Okay. And would you say that you prefer, or you find it easier to sleep alone, or do you find it easier to fall asleep if you're sleeping next to a friend, partner, sister, brother? Me too. Okay, and which position do you find most comfortable to sleep in? So typically we have sort of flat on our back, one side or the other, sort of on our stomach. We have kind of a twisted position, which is the same as on our stomach, but sort of with one knee bent up and perhaps an arm resting on our pillow. Yeah, I think that's the most common position. Okay, and when you do manage to fall asleep, is it usually with the television on or some sort of background noise, or do you try and turn everything off before attempting to fall asleep? Yeah, the window as well. Good, okay. Now just visualising your bedroom for me, with the decor in your bedroom, the colour of the walls, the bed sheets, any decorations, lamps, flowers, plants, rugs that you may have in there. Would you say that your bedroom is more brightly coloured or more of like a muted colour scheme, you know, so grey, white, beige. Okay. So like with accents. Yeah. And I'm not sure, do you have any pets? Okay, and do you usually have any of those pets with you? You know, I know that my cat loves to sleep on the bed, so yeah. Okay, so sometimes, yeah. Okay, and would you say that you usually sleep better at home or if you're staying away? So that could be maybe on holiday, hotel, at a friend's house. Yeah, I think everybody loves their own bed. So, okay. And is there usually any other noise in your house when you're trying to fall asleep? So I'm not sure if you have siblings or housemates or, you know, noisy neighbours. Okay. Yeah. So on the weekends, okay, can be louder. Okay, good. So that is that section of the questionnaire finished. It's entirely up to you whether you choose to open your eyes or if you want to keep them closed for the rest of the questions. That's absolutely fine. The next kind of section is all about your habits. So it'll be from when you wake up first thing in the morning all the way through to when you finally fall asleep at night, okay? So you just take a second, just going to send a quick message to the doctor. Okay, and you're still comfortable, you don't need a drink or... Okay, good. So let me just want to ask a quick question. Sorry, bear with me just 1 second. I just have to double check something with one of our doctors. Are you okay with me making a quick call to him here, or I can leave the room if you want me to? Okay, great. Hello, yeah, it's Calamity. I just am with a patient at the moment and I just wanted to double check a couple of questions on the intake questionnaire. Are we still sort of covering section 4A and B? Or... Okay, yeah, I think that's the revised. Just having a quick look. Yeah, okay, so both of those sections. Wonderful, okay, thank you so much. Okay, bye bye. Okay, thank you for your patience. So, I'm ready to begin the third section of our questionnaire. Again, if you just let me know whenever you're ready. Like I said, this is more about your routine from when you wake up to when you fall asleep. So, yeah, okay. So, how do you usually feel when you first wake up? Are you sort of tired still? Kind of, do you feel well rested? Yeah, okay. So you don't have a lot of energy. Okay. So you don't sort of wake up feeling refreshed. Okay. And what time would you say, you know, on average, that you're waking up in the morning? Right. So it kind of varies between are you waking up naturally? Do you have an alarm, or is somebody else waking you? It's usually an alarm like for work, so on a weekend you wouldn't kind of set an alarm, no? Okay, good. And what is the first thing that you do when you wake? Is it checking the time on your phone? Okay. And then does that kind of lead to, you know, the morning scroll of social media? Yeah. Social media. Okay. So how soon after you wake are you kind of getting up and out of bed if you're, you know, on your phone for a little bit? It's about 30 minutes. So, yeah, sometimes a little bit longer. I say 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, good. During the day, are you taking any form of caffeine, so coffee, energy drinks, even tea, to kind of keep you awake, more alert? So no Pro Plus, but coffee. Okay. Yeah, I love coffee. Okay. And do you take a nap at all usually during the day? So when you get home from work. And what about on the days that you're not working? Still kind of midday. Okay. So if you were taking a nap, where would that usually be? So would it be in bed? You know, would you purposely go up to bed to take a nap, or would you kind of fall asleep on the sofa, perhaps a chair? Okay. So it kind of depends where you are. Okay, and do you think that you struggle to sleep more when you've taken a nap, or it doesn't really affect? Yeah, sometimes it can wake us up a little bit. Okay, good. So now I want to talk about your nighttime routine. So this is sort of from the evening. Imagine, you know, you're back from work. So how soon before you try to fall asleep are you having your last meal? Yeah, so if we include any snacks, I mean, when would you have your evening meal? Okay, and then you're having sort of snacks before bed as well. Yeah. And would you say you tend to eat kind of snacks that are high in sugar? Yeah, I have to admit, I eat a lot of chocolate. Okay, and any caffeine, tea or coffee just before bed? Sometimes a hot chocolate. A green tea, did you say? Like a green tea and lemon? Okay, yeah, so that is still classed as caffeine. I'll just pop that in. Yeah, so sometimes. Okay, like I said, there's no right or wrong answers, it's just to get to know more about you. So, okay, just talk me through a typical night for you. You know, like I said, you've had some food, you're just sort of relaxing. What is it that you're doing? Okay, so yeah, watching the TV. So you're showering in the morning, you said, not? Okay. Yeah. And do you do any exercise sort of later on in the afternoon or before bed? I prefer to get that done in the morning as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and have you ever tried meditation or sort of grounding exercises, yoga, anything like that before sleeping? you don't usually shower or bath in the evenings, you said? Yeah, it sort of wakes you up in the morning. Good. You said that you watch TV. Is that usually downstairs? I'm assuming that you don't live in a flat here. Sorry, is that usually in your living area, or is it normally in bed? Okay. And do you use your phone right up until you sort of fall asleep, or do you try and put it away, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes to an hour before? Yeah, sort of TikTok doom scrolling, it can be quite addictive. God, it's still addictive. Okay. And do you ever read before bed? So not on your phone or a Kindle. I'm just talking about like a hard copy of a book. Okay. And when you say you're using your phone, is it just sort of social media scrolling, or are you making phone calls, texting, taking pictures? Is it playing games? Is it just yeah. Okay. So you don't have like a do not disturb mode that you use on your phone at the moment. That's fine. Good. So a couple of more questions. So do you do anything to kind of wind down before bed? Okay. Okay, and have you ever tried anything in the past? Yeah, and what was that? Okay, brilliant. So that is that section finished. So I just have a few last questions to ask you this evening. It's only sort of 5, so please don't worry. Just take a second again. Like I said, you can continue to keep your eyes closed. I'm just going to double check. I've got those there. Okay, so okay, perfect. So just want you to imagine in an ideal world, wouldn't that be lovely? What time, ideally, would you like to fall asleep and to wake up if you could choose? Obviously, I know, yeah, they might be slightly different on the days when you're not at work, but let's just go days that you're at work first. Yeah. And what time would you fall asleep? 10. Perfect. And how long would you say that you've been having these sort of more serious issues with sleep? I mean, I know when we're younger we can tend to get overexcited. I never sleep on Christmas Eve, but more into your adult life, how long has this been making you suffer with falling asleep? Okay, so quite a while then. Yeah, that's fine. And are you currently taking any medication, for sleep or for anything else, just so that the doctor knows as to which drugs he can administer? Yeah, sometimes they can interact with other medications, we just like to be sure. So perfect. Day. Do you know what dosage that is? 50 milligrams, okay. And is there any other medication? So sometimes, okay, no problem. So we can, if you're comfortable, liaise with your doctor about that anyway. Yeah. Liaise with be comfortable, if the doctor sees fit, in attending our sleep clinic overnight. So it would just be an overnight sort of observational stay. Yeah, so you can bring someone with you, or you can request a chaperone from the clinic if there's anyone that you feel comfortable with, or if you prefer, you can just attend on your own. But, so yeah, you'd feel comfortable with that. You can bring anything with you that you'd usually use, so phone, iPad. You know, we just want to sort of observe you in what you would class as your normal sleeping environment. So that's good. Do you have any preference as to which day of the week you would like to come in? I know some people prefer midweek, some people prefer the weekends if you're not working. Okay. Just kind of as soon as you can. Okay. So that, I think, is the end of all the questions I have to ask you. If you'd like to stay with your eyes closed just for another few minutes, you're more than welcome to. Just going to double check through everything on the computer, and then we'll give you a copy at the front desk of everything that I've typed up, just so that you can see. You know, we like to have full transparency. If you're happy with all the answers that I've written, the lady at reception will just get you to initial and sign in date that copy. That will then be sent on to the doctor. He will then review your questionnaire and most likely get me to give you a call to book you back in. So just take a few minutes to wake up. I'm just going to write down some notes at the bottom of your questionnaire, which again you'll get to see. Okay, includes my questions. Okay, perfect. I think we're all finished. So I'm just going to leave the room. Like I said, I'll meet you at reception, and we'll just get you to take a look over everything I've written, sign your copy, and we'll hopefully see you very soon.